now.
Hello. How's it
Uh,
going?
yeah, good. And you, how is it on your side?
I'm good. I'm now I'm streaming from not from my home, so yeah, things are not like optimum, but I hope it's not that bad.
No, it looks good. Everything's good and quiet. No
Yeah,
kids around.
no kids. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So let's wait a couple of minutes to see if someone is joining us. And let me prepare the screen share. We can put it on the stage. Yeah, this is what we achieved last time.
Yeah.
We have the app running. Um, we have a navigation to select the city. Of course, this is not working yet, and this is what we were planning to do, to change the city and able to share it with the rest of the application. And we stopped at a point that we wanted to have a list of cities, and we tried to use a JSON instead of an API, and we tried to use Mocha resources, and we failed.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So I removed everything. So now we don't have Mocha resources anymore, and we should find a different way of getting the cities list, maybe through an API. Um,
By the way, before we continue, the last time also there was the issue with the navigator,
mm,
to detect that you are at the top level. So we were
mm.
using the level property, and it was always zero. So I did some research, and actually, if you can check for navigator elements dot size.
And this is responsive.
Yeah, and it's when you add a new screen, it will increase, and when you are at the bottom, like from the stack, at the bottom of the stack, it becomes one.
Okay, so if I'm here, for example, and we have this navigator.
Yeah,
Okay, so you said you say that
navigator. You can access.
I want to add it maybe here. Okay, like um, I don't know why I added this navigator
Dot.
dot levels level
Not level items, or it was
items.
size.
Okay, and okay,
Try it
this
now.
yeah, but this time, okay, just to remind you about the structure. So right now, this is how the app look like, and um, we wanted to have the scaffold outside. Right now, the scaffold is inside, right?
Yeah, just because not to like reload the scaffold with each screen.
So you want to go that way.
Yeah, I think it's better
It should be, yeah.
to encapsulate the logic in one place.
Okay, let's try that. So I will move um, the app here. I think there were a different way of implementing the navigator. I don't remember. Yeah, I
It's
think it's just like
you have
this.
it in you have the common scaffold file.
Yeah. No, no.
No.
This is different. You mean here it's just a scaffold. I want to move the scaffold, right? So we gonna implement the navigator in a different way, right?
Okay.
So we gonna have the scaffold, which is like everything, and in the content here, this here, this is gonna be like home screen, and let's see how we can get this at one point. Home, sorry. Do you have like a wrong import? Home screen. Why it's doesn't like it. Home screen.
You need to add content. Top bar.
I
Or
did
just
add the content.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I see. So yeah, the content will be navigator. Yeah. Is that correct? No.
I can't remember,
No.
but we can check. What was the name of the library?
Voyager,
Voyager. Yeah.
and for the setup, navigation setup.
It's in the help page last.
So this is the activity.
Yeah, so for those who are like joining us now,
Yeah.
we had an argument last time about how to do the scaffold thingy, but because we
Yeah.
couldn't access the current elements in the stack, so we implemented like separate scaffolds. So now we are trying to unify them,
Yeah, exactly. So it should be like this. So we're gonna use like navigator, which return a scaffold.
and we have hello from Alilul. Hello back to you.
Is it our Ali?
I think yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have people watching us. Okay, so this is for home screen. If part of your UI is shared between screens, like top bar and bottom navigator, can you easily reuse them with Voyager? Um, is that correct? So this is like the default, maybe? Yeah, okay. So it starts with the default, and then we have the navigator, and then here we need to use the current screen, right? The current screen in the content.
Yeah, but it's capital C.
Current screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we had in the top bar, if you remember, the back button. So you just need to add an if statement, if
Yeah,
navigator.items.
but let's first fix the screens. So here we need to get rid of the scaffold and only contain like a column. So we need to get rid of a couple of these. So now we don't need the navigator here. Let me double check that everything is working fine. Yeah. Of course, we're gonna have double scaffold. Yeah, that's expected. And if we go here, we can remove the scaffold again from here. I think we need to remove these, and we need to get the navigator using the local concs here. And now we should have the settings but without back button,
Yeah.
right? But at least the top bar is fixed. Good. Now you're telling me that for the back, I think it's called left or like actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we need to do some imports. Okay. Is it like an array? No. Okay, let me check the diff. Yeah, so we did have that in the settings.
Yeah.
Right. So show back button. Okay. So show back button. That should be true only if the navigator. So you're telling me we can go navigator dot items dot size.
Yeah.
More than
One.
Or 0 1. Yeah.
One. Yeah, because it should never be zero. Like zero, you are out.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice. Although I don't like the jump here.
No, but supposedly this library supports the what's called animation. You can
Layout animation.
yeah, but anyway, also you can reserve the space, but then you don't you will not use show back button. You will have to add it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with what we have right now. So let's commit this. Add Gruber scaffold. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, we need to fix the imports everywhere, of course. Same here, but anyway. So the
By the
next
way,
step.
we are not live on LinkedIn. I think you need to
Are you
do it
sure?
manually, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I see here it's pre-live.
Pre-live. Okay. What should I do?
Maybe you should click something on on LinkedIn itself.
What pre-live means?
No idea.
Yeah, it's not streaming actually. Okay, let's fix this. So
What about YouTube? Is it working on YouTube? Ah, yeah. So we are live on YouTube, and we are live on Twitter. Yeah, it's only LinkedIn.
okay.
Always LinkedIn is causing us troubles. Why Microsoft?
So how can we do that? Yeah, search with me. Let's find that out.
I think I can add a comment. We cannot see it here as well. So yeah. If you go to LinkedIn, what do you see? If you go to the link to the stream
It says Brie Live.
for you as well. Okay.
I mean, there's manage and edit event, but in the edit event, yeah, I can change the start time. That's it. And it says join. What join would mean? Join like yeah, join the stream. The event will start soon. Wait for the host to start.
Remind me who's the host again?
Yeah. Okay.
Technology.
LinkedIn Live overview. I don't think we're gonna manage to do that. So all LinkedIn Lives are public and will be recorded after stream is complete. It will remain on the feed. Okay. Broadcasting. And even if we want to go there, I don't think the tool that we use will give us the ability to add like a new stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just share the link in the comments there, and people can follow us on there. Next time, I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Shame on you, LinkedIn. Yeah. Anyway, so today plan is we want to find a way to get the list into the city selection, and to draw a component to change the city selection, and then propagate the changes into the home screen and update the city temperature based on the city you have selected. And in order to do this without using local resources, we can use some kind of like a remote JSON. And this is a JSON that I found online. It have the cities with city name, country, lat and long, and other data that we don't need. So only need the city name for now. So this is gonna be part of the city selection screen, right?
Yeah.
And we have a view model.
Hello, Smiles TV. Welcome.
Okay, so we want to create a view model for the city selection screen. We're gonna call it city selection screen view model. And we're gonna follow the same thing we did with the home screen. Maybe a little bit of copy and paste is might be good. No, I don't think we need. It's just extending this. So I forgot the extension. rename dot t. Okay, we have it. So first we need to define the kind of a state, right? Similar to this. So data class, we're gonna call it city selection state.
Yeah. Just a small announcement. If there are people watching us from Twitter, it seems that Twitter like is blocking comments until you have a premium account. So I think you can join from Twitch or from YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, because like last time we had a lot of help from the viewers because sometimes we get stuck really because we will not like pretend to be like super experts in Kotlin.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Smiles is asking how is Kotlin multi-platform? Well, it's a tough question. Like it depends, of course, but let's say it has what's good about it that it really can you can really like output to all like, to everything like to iOS, Android, web, and desktop. And compared to Java, for example, the language it's not that hard, and the UI also the declarative UI is really nice. But the only thing now it's that it's pretty new, so you have to you are on your own like discovering. So that's why we are doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have some experience with web development and cross-platform using React Native. I would say for me, React Native is much easier because of I don't have to learn a new language. Everything is like straightforward to install a new library. We have a bunch of like a lot of use cases previously people faced and created libraries for. So everything is like easy, like parsing a JSON is easy. Calling an API is easy because it's the same as web. Um, so that was fun, and in order to switch your mindset about everything different here, it's a bit different, and I think the output or like the performance wise, yeah, Kotlin could be faster, but sometimes it's this is not the only data point that you're looking for, right?
Yeah, and
Because
I
it's
think
just like
also
a
one
data
of
app.
yeah, one of the main pain points I think we had it's absence of package manager like Yarn and npm.
Hmm.
So like when we add a dependency, we need to do everything by hand. I'm not sure if we are doing something wrong. So if somebody knows this, of course we are happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like a journey. We're trying to see how far we can go, if we actually like it or not, and it's not like we're trying to, um, yeah, we're not trying to get like the maximum out of it, but more of getting what it looks like, and if we like it or not. Yeah.
yeah. But in terms of native versus Kotlin multi-platform, I I don't have like I guess
I I do have some opinion here. So I would say because I come from a lot of like cross-platform experience. I used to do some native, but I always prefer to do cross-platform somehow with any tools. So whatever it is it's Flutter, React Native, Kotlin now. I think it is a smart choice at some point, and you can get a lot done with fewer resources, like people resources. And this is was very beneficial for almost all the companies I worked for, even for big companies like Shopify. They also use React Native a lot. So it's a good way to make sure that all the team work together. Imagine that you have like a native app of iOS and Android, right? And you have a product owner or like a product manager for the same project. Every different feature have to be implemented twice at least, and
Mhm.
then it have to be tested twice at least, and you add a unit test or like a automation or whatever. I mean, you do a lot. Yes, it give you the flexibility to change everything and use the native, but it come with a cost, and this is why I'm more interested in Kotlin platform multi-platform, because at one point, if I don't like what I'm doing with this compose UI, we can actually use Swift UI. We can use native Compose UI for Android and Swift UI for iOS, and it will work. And even actually, like Compose UI support that you can render a Swift UI component inside the Compose, or the opposite, I think so. So it's very flexible to exit the framework and return back to native development. I think this is a good point, other than React Native.
Yeah, but like I'm not sure about this, but like I think it was always the problem with cross-platform is that like you don't have direct access to the, like for example the sensors, or like you need like this bridge, and sometimes the bridge doesn't exist. So, but I think like for something like Kotlin multi-platform, it's backed by JetBrains, so I guess this would be like it's coming eventually.
Yeah. We can do, is it like a list of, or like, or what? If we want to do like a string list, do you remember how to do that? It's actually
Uh,
not a string list, it's actually a city object, right? So
yeah,
let's
you need
do,
to typecast like we do in TypeScript. So also again, Smo is asking, is the performance the same though? In terms of performance, I think it's not that, like it's not a big difference, and it also depends on the app you are developing. So most of the times you don't want like this cutting edge performance unless, for example, it's a game or something. But yeah, in general, no, I don't think there is like huge. You are not losing much of the performance while doing this cross-platform using
yeah,
Kotlin multi-platform.
exactly. Okay, so we have the name data class. It have a name country, right? So I have a name country, let and long, let and long.
Let and long, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
double, right? Yeah. So it's correct. Yeah. Yeah.
it's a
What
string
is
actually.
pop? Do we need pop?
No, and this is more of a string. And
Does it
then,
do? Does it with the serialization? If you specify that it's a double, like, but we need it as string anyway, right? We don't want to.
yeah,
We
for
don't want
now,
to parse it. Yeah.
yeah. So we have the object like this, right? So the data will, sorry, over here, data will be array of city, right?
Yeah.
And right now we do this. We used to have this as current. Yeah, it was just one, not array. Okay, now let's think about how to use an array here. Is it like this? I don't think so, right?
I think you just array and the two.
Yeah,
What's
I
called?
did this
Yeah, array. Why?
because, yeah,
Didn't
I
I?
think,
Yeah, my connection, yeah, was lost a little bit. So it's working like this array.
yeah, it does work, but we need to implement these two functions, equals and hash code, but we use the native, like a generator to do it for us.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can use the city selection. You are keeping an eye on the chat,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
So also here, small say looks like C#. Yeah.
It's a really nice language. I love the language, by the
Yeah.
way.
For me, it looks like TypeScript actually more than C#.
So as a language, I like it. And the tools is also good. Not perfect yet, but it's very good. I mean, it's you're using Android Studio or JetBrains IDEs, so it's very good so far. They're still missing a lot of UI editing capabilities, or like proper UI debugging, but I think it will come very soon. This is if you are using Compose UI. If you are using Kotlin Multiplatform, I think it's good enough so far. Okay, so now we need to implement a function, yeah, like this. Nice Copilot. But yeah, we need to update that, and then we use a client. I think we already have. Don't we have a client? We need to create a new client every time.
I
Yeah,
guess
we
yes.
need yeah, we need to create a new client every time. So the client, and then we gonna get a response from this URL. This needs to be imported, and the same for this one. Gonna be array of city. That's correct. So we have the cities, and amazing. Copilot is amazing. Okay, that looks good so far, right? Let's see if we can use it here. So for the cities, actually, we need first to do a loading, like a launch effect, right?
Yeah.
And for that launch effect, yeah, we need a unit, and then we call, not this one. We need to create actually,
We had the loader like in the home screen, if you remember.
yeah, I need first to create like a view model and the state. So
Ah,
we
okay.
need to get the view model. Where is the screen here? Yeah, and the key. Yeah, and then we import all of this.
Lights complete.
I think we need to do more importing. I couldn't find parameter view model factory. Maybe we imported something wrong. Let's try again. Get view model. Let me copy the import from the home screen. Get view model from here.
Yeah.
It's already imported.
Yeah, yeah. But we have white size.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's not our problem. Like it's the platform we are using to stream. It always put it in software and gaming. I'm not sure. Sorry, in science and technology. Yeah.
I know it's wrong. Yeah, we should fix this somehow.
But, can you try like can we try not like during the live session, but like some other day together to
Yeah,
actually do the streaming on you know like OBS or something ourselves,
yeah,
because it's a bit annoying that I feel that the platform is limiting us somehow.
yeah. We can do that for sure. So we have the view model, but something is wrong. It's a view model factory and return a view model. So what is the problem here? Not enough information to infer the T, and the view model factory. Yeah, it's already imported. Cannot find a parameter with this name. Really?
Yeah, we use something called Talk Studio.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So we have the view model, and then we need to get the state by collecting this as a state. View model dot view weather state. Is it? We have a typo, I think, in the view model. Yeah. City selection view model state, and then I'm gonna collect as a state.
Yeah, I think there is, and I think next time, yeah, we think about this platform again. You.
Yeah,
Thank you, Smiles. I hope I'm saying it right.
yeah. If you want to see two two people suffering and trying to learn something new every week on Wednesday.
You are welcome.
So we are now calling the load function when the screen comes up,
Yeah.
which will call the API and then initiate the state with the loading. We need to put the loading somewhere, but let's forget about the loading now. We need to put the items, which gonna come from the state dot data. Of course, yeah, we need the size of it, but this is optional. I think we can do like an if data, sorry, if state dot data dot just the state of data, like yeah, doesn't equal null, then we do items, not an
No,
item.
here it should be it that isn't equal, not equal.
Yeah, correct. Items and give it the count, which is dot size. Is input because state dot data is complex expression. Huh? What?
What is a complex expression?
Is impossible state dot data. It's an array, and sometimes I think there's like a smart way, you know.
Yeah, how
There's
to?
like lit. I think I remember now. You call like state dot cities. Sorry,
Cities or data?
data dot lit. Yeah, and then you do this. But we have the same thing.
Why say?
It's
Is
optional.
Copilot messing with us or Kotlin iterate over list? 5 ways to iterate over a list in Kotlin.
Yeah, but
This is
okay.
not Kotlin, right? It's Jetpack. Huh?
You know, we can do something a little bit different. So we can remove this and make it like an empty array by default. And support, sorry, JavaScript. I think it's called lists of, and give it a city. Yeah, we don't need the expression here. What I'm missing, I remember there's a list of, which is better than array because it gives you more functionality, like a list. At type, okay, we need to type it like this, okay, and then at that point, okay, let's remove these two functions. Maybe we don't need them anymore. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's better.
Hmm.
So we have it as a list, and I think we don't need this because it's already typed here. And in the initialization of the state, yeah, this should be list instead of an array.
Yeah,
That looks better.
looks better. Yeah.
And then here we don't need to do the check or anything. We do the items over the data dot size. That should work. And then let's import this from Kotlin composable thing. And the city would have, what was it? A name? A name, yeah. Maybe toString.
No, what says? What does it say when you unexpected
Int. This is the index.
index? Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna say, yeah. That's
Strange
it.
way, but okay. If it works, I'm fine with it.
There's
So
there's a get function. You can get it with an index, and then it's the same thing.
so for
Um,
those who are joining us now, we are at this point we are trying to fetch a list of cities, so that in the settings of the app you can select your city and get temperature. Sorry,
okay.
the weather information.
So now we are trying to see if it does work, and
Is it loading or
I don't
no?
know. Okay, we have a problem. Response body of type list. Kotlin reflection is not available. So I think the problem is that it's an array, not a list. So this is an array, and we need to list, like convert a list
of
and give it the array. Does that work? No, I think it's like two. Sorry, it is not it. Should be
list of cities.
cities. Yeah, how to convert a list to an array.
To list.
Yeah. Okay, let's try again. But why the UI looks like this? Maybe we have a scaffold with a lazy column with an items, right?
Why are you adding another scaffold? This is the other component, right?
Yeah. Didn't we change this?
Yeah.
I remember we did that change, right?
Yeah. Maybe GitHub Copilot added it on its own.
Wait, yeah, correct. So we have a screen here that's the content, and the bottom actually navigate to that screen. Right, correct.
Okay.
So selection screen is like a third screen to select a city, and we have the list. Okay, so it's like we have to navigate to cities and then click on the bottom for now. So we go to settings and then select this. Okay. And the body Kotlin reflection is not available, but was because response header is text plain. It's not a JSON. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, because this is not a. Okay.
But it's JSON.
I know, but the client. It looks like the client doesn't parse it. So the client here, is there like an ignore thing we can do? Okay, let's see the error again. This is because the API give us a string. So this is keyword reflection.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Not so much, but yeah, I think JavaScript, TypeScript is still also a viable option. So I cannot say this because I'm currently a JavaScript, TypeScript developer.
Okay, let's find an API that we can use.
So there's no like JSON parse, JSON stringify in Kotlin.
Do you like Flutter? I haven't. I used Flutter like very briefly at one of the side projects that I was building. It feels the same as Kotlin, very much the same as Kotlin. Although I didn't like it that much for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's my personal taste, but yeah. Okay. What should we do? So right now we are trying to use this JSON here, but the problem is that keyword doesn't parse it as a JSON, and then the reflector, we have this error message, expected response body of type city, but was a class of byte buffer. So to return like a byte buffer.
Yeah. I think there is a function in Kotlin. It's called JSON object. I think you can pass it the string.
So you think the reflection here didn't work?
Yeah. So I think you can pass like
actually people are commenting when will it start. Did you add the link? You didn't add the link to the LinkedIn post, like a comment?
No, I posted, but where are they commenting on what?
It's above your hello message. Was it here? Did you send a hello message
Okay.
here? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you just send the link and let me find the solution here.
Yeah, 1 second.
So we are using Keytor to parse JSON, and we use this content negotiation to have like this JSON feature. It's similar to this. And give us a list. But look here, I think we did something wrong with what we did with the response and everything. So it's much simpler here, and it's actually a list directly. So they did it like this, and this is like a city with a client, and this is the URL. So this is like cities. Type mismatch. There's like auto import, but doesn't kick in automatically. You see it? Sometimes it comes up.
Yeah, I think you need to press Control Enter. Yeah.
You see? It's now yeah, this is what I'm pressing. Okay, maybe it's already imported. Let me check. Yeah. And the problem now, yeah, so it doesn't like the casting that we did, but they use it like this. They're using JSON feature, and maybe it's different than what we did here. So client JSON, I think it's something different.
Yeah, JSON feature.
Yeah, but I don't
You
think we
need
have this. I think this is something different than what we are using. Okay, I will get back to what we did have, which did work before in other example. The problem now is that this.
So can you so now it's like when you record response.body as an array of cities, it doesn't work, right? So
Yeah.
can we make it to string just as a string, just to test?
Okay, so the body needs a type.
Can you make it string just yeah, and then you need to parse this string.
Okay.
Search for JSON object, like Kotlin JSON object.
Decode from string.
Okay. Why .let? It's on a new.
We need to import.
What is city serializer?
JSON dot decode from string, and this should give us a list of city. All right, and the string. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's
Hello.
see. An expected JSON token at offset ID at path 0. Use ignore unknown keys equal to true. I think this might be variable that we pass here.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the error. Is it the same or different one?
It's a different one. It's similar to ignore unknown keys, and it's a maybe because we didn't add the last
But we
last
had the
thing.
ignore, it's what's it called.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was for a different thing.
Hmm.
Okay, let's try
Escape.
with, yeah, TypeScript kicks in very quickly. Yeah, so now we should have all the properties from the JSON, but it seems like ID doesn't recognize ID. You see the error? Ah, I think we lost Ismail. Encountered an unknown key ID at path 0. Use ignore unknown keys. We have this as part of the client, but this only works. Yeah, so we have Ismail again.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry about that. Yeah. So did it work?
no, it didn't work. It didn't work. We
Why?
still have the same problem, and I think we should revert back to using the same old behavior and try to fix it. It looks like we have the you see there's like an input. It's a regular input, right?
Hmm.
So we have a question there about a full stack developer. If you can answer that, Smile.
Should I need DSA to get a good job? What is DSA?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, what is DSA? Can you tell us?
So I will revert back to the original solution of using regular body array list thing. I'll try it as a list. And let's see if we can fix that. Okay. You can read more.
Data structures and algorithms.
Oh.
Okay, so for this also it depends on the job you are applying for. But like to be honest, in most of the cases, you don't need to be an expert like in data structures and algorithms. It's enough to do, practice on platforms like Lead Code or similar. Because most of the companies like do this coding challenge, and it includes some data structures and algorithms. So I would say yes, yeah, you should study them, but not like be a superstar.
Usually, you know this during the interview part. So, if you are switching jobs or looking for a new job, this is like mandatory. So, although you in a regular life work, you don't do that regularly, right? Unless you work like very important stuff, which I doubt like a lot of us do. You only need this during the maybe like preparation for interviews. And once you have that in mind, you don't have to practice it more. I mean, it's like a common sense, but some challenges and problems are just designed to have some kind of filtration, right? Because if you are like a big company or even like an average company, you have a lot of people applying to you. You need to find a way to filter them out. And how can you filter them out? You ask them maybe a tougher question, tough questions, and see who can actually answer that question. And this is like the only thing you take into consideration. And the mindset of the company is that they try to avoid have a false positive review, but they are okay with having what's the other way around? Like they don't want to hire someone that he is bad, but they are okay rejecting someone who is very good.
Yeah,
And this is better for the company. So if you apply, it's yeah, you could fail in the interview, but this doesn't mean you are bad. It is just maybe your chances was not that good. It wasn't in your favor, and you could find another opportunity in a different job. So
Yeah,
this is the case. Yeah.
yeah. So sometimes actually you go to one of these coding challenges and you find something that you have been practicing the day before. So sometimes luck can help you a lot.
Yeah. Is not available, right? Is not available.
You cannot copy it from here.
No.
But I think it's also in the console if you look at the.
Is it? No, I think this is the compile time. Yeah, it's not.
Hmm.
So it's like Kotlin Keytour, JSON.
Sorry, Pixel, we don't understand Arabic, so. But thank you. I feel the good vibes in your message.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Bad Media.
Okay.
Can you try JSON object?
What
Ah,
is JSON
but
object?
you already removed the string thing.
Yeah, we tried, but it didn't
No,
work.
no, not JSON from or the other. There is a function called JSON object. So make it as a string.
Okay. We have this as a string.
Yeah, and then no, and then like yeah, val or var, whatever. Okay, type JSON object.
What is JSON? Is there something
This,
like
yeah,
that?
second
Okay.
one.
Hmm?
Yeah, and then pass the
The string?
cities.
Oh, you're gonna do it like manually or what?
No, just do the. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, this is the string here.
and why it's complaining here?
Type mismatch. It's a string, but this is not a JSON object. It's actually like it's still a string.
Yeah, a JSON object it parses the JSON from what my understanding.
Yeah, but this is yeah. I feel like it's just the API is the problem, because of the format. Let's
Okay,
double.
let's try this.
Okay.
I will send it to you. It's
So you see
stupid.
here, it's returning an array of JSON objects.
Just
Send
yeah,
it, send it. Yeah, yeah,
it's did you see it?
yeah. JSON objects.
But instead of this, like keep the three how's it called? The three double quotes, but cast the.
So this is a string. And this is the answer you sent me. And instead of this, we pass the string, right?
Yeah. Why it's complaining now?
It says it should take like a JSON. I think this JSON object is not the same as you saw.
Okay, sorry.
Let's double check the signature. So it's in like an array of objects, right? Array of object, and the response is the array of cities, and the cities is serializable. Why? There's like something here. Okay, no need. So if you want to see the error, this is the error. No transformation found exception. So this is the error. It's exactly what we have here. They already use some kind of JSON feature like serializer, and yeah.
Yeah, it's getting tougher. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You like that comment?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you looking for a new job?
No, but like because I know people who are looking, and
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
maybe you match
it's
them
tough
together.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still at the same problem. No transformation found. Trying to find a solution for it. Um,
And this is why sometimes I hate Kotlin because it
mm,
blocks us. But it's strange. Like, can we force Ketor?
this is similar to what we do have um, using Kotlin serialization converter. What is the serialization converter we use? We use this JSON thing.
Yeah, many people also are talking about the JSON feature, the answer you found. But I think it's a separate. It's called which you would need Ketor client JSON. But you installed. I remember you installed Ketor client JSON dependency.
Yeah, we do. We do have this Kotlin serialization
Not
JSON.
serialized. Can you go to the dependencies again?
This one, Keter
No, the
serialization JSON.
dependencies like the how it's called, the Maven thing, and
Yeah, yeah. But why? We already have the library here. Keter JSON. This is the one you're talking
no,
about.
it's here. It's called Ketor client JSON, not serialization.
It might be and this is the newer one. We followed the
Hmm.
documentation there.
And you I can't remember. Sorry. So we you added all the dependencies, right? We didn't skip
Yeah,
any.
it will not. I mean, it did work for the other API, right?
Yeah.
Since the server reply was look here, you
Sorry.
can register dear serializer for the content. So this is the problem that the content replied back to us is a string. This is what I see the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And because of this content type is plain text, this serializer doesn't work, doesn't kick in.
Hmm.
And okay, we need to register some kind of serializer for that content type. So we register with content type. We can make it like any and give it like a JSON.
Any? Do they have any in Kotlin?
And that's
Shame on
with
you, Kotlin.
Kotlin serialization converter. And that is taking, and then this is like a function that takes JSON, but with our own thing here. Okay. Let's
So
see.
we don't need the first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might not need the first one, but let's try that first.
Yeah, yeah.
your
خبر
your
أبيض.
microphone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like it was. I was starting
Okay.
to lose hope.
We managed to do it. Wow, it's 9. Okay, we already have an hour. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might not need this, but this is all because of the server, because we don't have an API that responds with like a proper
Yeah, yeah.
JSON header. But it's good. We have the list now. Let's use it properly in the UI.
Yeah, we need a drop down.
So this lazy column is not scrollable, right? I think.
Can you make it just a drop down or something? A search drop down?
We have a like a dedicated screen for it with a text field that's gonna be like a filter.
Ah, okay. You don't want. Okay.
Yeah, we just want to convert it into a list that we can scroll. I think there's like a way to an easy way to make it scrollable. I don't know. Yeah, like this. And we need to import this. And that one is also need to be imported. Or what? Now the following functions. Scrollable. We need a scrollable state. And that is something you can build or like create here. Well, scrollable state using something called remember scrollable state.
Okay.
I don't think you need to do any of this. No? Do we?
What is delta?
I don't know if we need to implement it.
Yeah, strange.
Okay. Instead of trying to fix it, let's see Compose UI list, like a proper list. I think they have a list. Lazy list. This is the one we do, but yeah, this is not scrollable.
Are you sure you weren't able to scroll it?
Oh, there's a scroll here, right? Should it? Yeah. Okay. Maybe it is actually scrollable and we didn't see it. But I didn't try to scroll with like a touch. Yeah, it doesn't scroll. Yeah,
Oh.
it scroll actually. Yeah, it does scroll. Nice. Okay. So let's build some UI.
Yeah.
So then instead of a text, we need a list item that is pressable like a button. Is it like a proper item that we can use? List item? No?
Here in the examples, I saw something.
There's something
It's all
called
text.
it's an image, photo item. So yeah, we're gonna have to build it. Okay. We can do like a button with some function, and the text will be this text.
I like that. Like GitHub Copilot decided that we need to pop, from the navigator. Why don't ask like it?
Yeah. And we need to give it some modifier. Yeah, so the modifier. Why it doesn't like modifier? Button.
To add a comma?
Comma. Yeah. So modifier is modifiers. What do you want to make? We need it to like full width, right?
Yeah.
Full width. And what about the other properties like background color? Yeah, we need to see what it looks like now.
Oh. I cannot hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I'm good now. 1 second. I need to do something quickly.
Oh. So we lost Muhammad for a while. Yeah. I hope he's doing good. So anyway,
I'm back. I'm
welcome
good.
back.
So yeah, the button. Let's see what can we do with the button. We need to change the background color, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it colors?
It isn't in the same modifier. Or how was it? The style? I cannot remember.
There's like different styles. Also, there's like type. Maybe there's like a type, or what was it? Make it flat. So the type. There's different buttons. Elevated button.
Elevated one? No.
Yeah, maybe a text button. Yeah, a text button. I think this one might look better. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Now let's move this also to cover the whole thing with the same modifier. We can copy this. Can we format it in a different, yeah, like this? And now it looks a little bit better. Yeah.
And
And the
now you
city,
need on change function.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh, this field actually triggered one password.
No, that's
Ah, okay.
shortcut. It's a shortcut. Um, so we need a local state for the value. Search filter. And this is gonna be, oh, okay. I think we should use the view model, right?
Yeah.
It's better to use the view model. So if we go to the view model with the state, we should have like a filter. Maybe a filter is just a string, and
You need a comma.
yeah, and it's optional.
Yeah, and
Or
I think you
maybe,
need like filtered cities, right?
yeah, and selected city. Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you, GitHub.
Filtered cities. Yeah. Yeah. So once we have the data, we make sure that we don't have any filters, and the filter cities would equal to cities,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, let me format it a bit different. And then we need a event, right? A new function to call.
The click handler.
Yeah. So we're gonna create like a function, filter cities. Would we do it like this? So you once you edit anything, we update it, and the filter will be equal to the new filter, and then yeah, I think this is correct.
Yeah, but you need to add how it's called some kind of throttling, so that's like
It's a local. It's not an API.
yeah, but like okay, no
Should
problem.
should be fine. Should be fine. Let's see. So the text field only change here will do. I don't know why it's like on the side like this. And view model dot filter cities with the string, and here it will be the view model dot filter. Then we export this in the state. Sorry, it's in the state dot filter. Okay, let's see. Of course, we don't have a loading indicator yet, but we can find that later. Why? It doesn't do anything. We do this, we call this.
Do you need to update? Is there a specific function to update the state? Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's a update the view model. We use update to do that. And it should contain the filter. This is correct, right?
And ignored case.
Okay, I know. Yeah. The viewers should be trying to help us. You could spot that. So it's this thing. We should use it for filter cities. Yeah. Did anyone catch that while we were coding? And no, this is wrong. Yeah.
Wow.
So we have that. Oh, we have a lot of Berlin.
Because it might be there are other cities called Berlin. Do we have the country as well in the list?
Yeah, we could add the country
No, but add it. Yeah, yeah.
here. Yeah, so it's gonna be city. I think we need to do it like this. And country. Let's see again. I didn't know that there's like so much Berlin, like different Berlins. Okay, it says country code, but at least US.
So many US, Berlin. Why?
It might be wrong, something wrong with the data. Yeah. This is the JSON. You see Berlin, country. Maybe like this. Yeah, you see the name Berlin, US admin, Georgia.
It's
We could, yeah, we don't need to do much more, right? Let's keep
but
it as it is.
I see it sometimes like when I'm selecting the city, I see that you get this like Berlin, Deutschland, Berlin, whatever. So try Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, COL Cairo. What's
Oh, US also have a lot of Cairo.
yeah?
US is like taking all the cities already.
Can you add the admin as well?
Yeah, but the admin is it's like admin one or yeah, or wait, admin one is the actually we need to add admin one. Maybe it's better than the country,
Yeah.
but we don't have admin one, so let's add admin one here. Okay, let's see how it looks like now. Not all of them have admin,
Yeah, make it optional.
but it is admin, right? Admin one. Admin one.
No, on in the on the string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks a little bit nicer.
Land Berlin. What's Land Berlin?
The state of
State.
Berlin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see Texas, New York, everything have Berlin. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it like this. We can also add the city, sorry, I don't know if this is too much. We can add the country as well. Gonna be too long. I would move it to the left.
Yeah.
So in the text, text align. Start. Yeah. I don't know if this will affect have some effect. Yeah, it's in the bottom, the bottom itself, not here. So text, maybe they have text align. No. Yeah. I don't think we can change the text alignment. I'm not sure because this is like a.
And the text button itself, does it have text?
No,
Oh, okay.
but it could have. like
Is it because it's full width?
horizontal. Yes, but there should be like a way to modify it, like horizontal arrangement for the content somehow.
You can check the documentation though.
Yeah, this is the example. Yeah, you see, wait, but this was like the view. Yeah, this is the column. You can give it like horizontal or like vertical alignment. Yeah.
Site is down.
No. Okay, so should go to this.
Yeah, I'm having hard time this now I'm having a hard time to read your screen because it's way smaller than at my home, but
Yeah. So we have a text, color, font size, font style, family, text align, right? So we
it's
do have text align, but this on the text. We tried that, it didn't work. Why it's showing us a text? Yeah, text button. Yeah. Okay, this is the text button. On-click modifier enabled. The shape, elevation, border, content padding. So I think it centers by default. Okay, we're good
problem.
with it for now.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
So when you click now, what should happen? Like select the city, right?
Yeah, what should happen? So
You should select the city and pop, but like now you need to have access to this state as well from the other screen.
correct. So we need to have like an app-wide view model and share it somehow with the screens.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this properly. Because usually what we do is we create the view model as part of the screen content here using this get view model. Maybe with the key would work.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you try to access this from another screen, it will work, right?
I think the key might have somehow like an importance that, and the view model factory only kick in when we don't have anything in memory. So let's try this. So in the app, we're going to create like a new view model for the app. And we're going to call it app view model. And we're going to create another class for it, view model. And this extend view model from our library. We have the selected city, which is city. Yeah. And the city name is Berlin. Country
No.
name.
Okay. Can you
Yeah, we
make it?
need. Huh.
So you will default to Berlin. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, this should be the state, right? Data class app view state, and this have this thing. Yeah. So val app state equal to this app state, and this should be private, and then we export it as this, and then we should have a function to select a city, which copy unused result of the copy. Is something wrong here? It's correct, right?
Yeah, it looks correct for me.
Yeah, just yeah, we need to update it. Okay, so we need to update. Sorry, dot update the view state. I think we are doing something wrong here. So we do that. It's a mutable state flow of the state. Yeah. So this is wrong. Yeah, mutable state flow, and we need to import this, and then we export it as state flow, and now we do the update, and we copy the state here.
Okay.
Now in the app we start by creating a view model, which equal to get view model, maybe like an app. We need to have a proper imports, and this is gonna be app view model, and we collect it, and we don't need to collect it here, but at least we have created it, right? Sorry. If we try to get this inside, okay, something is wrong here. Let's fix this first. The class must, I think it's just a class, not the class. Okay.
Yeah.
Inside the selection screen, we will have the app view model, maybe a smaller a, like this. And when we do select by a click, we do call select city, and then we bob. And in order to use that, in the settings screen, we also need to have an access to the same view model. Yeah, proper imports. And in the city, yeah, instead of select, we can collect this first, var state as this, and we need to import that. App state. So we call app state dot selected city dot name. Maybe we use the same format.
Yeah, we need the component for the selected city.
Yeah, next time. Okay, but at least we can do admin one for now. Yeah, select city.
Can be null.
Yeah, it should never be null because we do have this default selection. No, it's null. Why it's null? Yeah, it's null here. And
you removed the code where you set it, or
yeah,
you...
correct. So DE, whatever the numbers are, and admin is Berlin. Land. It was like something like this.
and Berlin. Anyway.
Yeah. So let's try to select something else, and it doesn't work. So maybe our theory about having multiple cities and multiple view models is not correct. So we need to find a way to share the view model with multiple screens. We can, of course, look at the documentation.
But can we debug it? Can we see the root view model? What's happening with it?
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to read the documentation.
I like to get my hand dirty.
So what do you want to debug?
Like, what happens when you select? Yeah. Can we at this stage like console log or something the state, not the app state? Yeah, debug. Yeah. Okay, what's the value?
We have the correct CT value, and we update the state, which is correct, but
Did you collect it as a state? There was this.
in the city selection
You need to
here,
collect it as state, right? There was this.
yeah, you're correct. Val app state equal to, yeah, that could be the problem.
Not here. No, in the other one, in the other screen.
This is the selection. This is
This is the settings. Yeah. Right. Sorry.
right. This is the blend. This is actually the problem because this no, not here actually. You're correct. That's not here. This is just calling the action, but the setting screen we collect it as a state. Yeah.
And why it's not?
I think it might be like a different view model. That's why we need to look at the Moco view model.
And the key was suggested by GitHub. The app key equal app.
Yeah.
And it's common in both cases.
It's the same. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an app here, and in
city
the
selection.
City selection is an app, so it's the same. Is okay. Nothing like with this quick search. So this is the usage. Yeah, create immutable whatever, and then export like a private one, export a private a public one. That's what we did. We are interested more into how you create the view model.
Send events to view.
Yeah, but this is all like a specific view model.
This is Android.
This is one example where you have the data and a function like onPress and some events that you can use. Yeah, let's check the messages.
No new.
Nothing new. Okay. Samples. Maybe if like global view model. Moco global view model.
Moco shared.
It's the same shared view model approach. Yeah.
So it doesn't. It seems like it doesn't re-render. Are we using Memo or something?
Or no, it might be using like different instance.
Okay, so let me see something. If you go back to the code on the home screen, where you instantiate the model
in the app.
Yeah, and the so why we do this and you don't use the view model anywhere?
We could pass that over like to home screen and to other current screen. Yeah.
No, but this is prop drilling. It's not.
Or we use a context, so we can provide a context. I think there is a way for this thing here to provide a context. We can try to find out, like compose context. I want to create like an local context, I think it's called. I mean, there should be like compose UI context. You should have like a way to do it, right?
Yeah, it feels like we are missing something when it's a very stupid thing.
Local context. What is the local context?
Con-
Composition, local provider.
Are we using remember? Is there something called remember?
We don't need to.
Hmm.
Look here. Like, I think this is what we want to do. So we do use composition local provider. And then
But if you use context, why are we using the other library?
to share the view model. You think there's a way there to share it?
One second, sorry, I have. So now we are creating multiple instances.
Maybe. We need to find a way to make sure that we have the same context instance.
Very strange.
This is more of like how to use. Maybe there's like an example in the examples. Samples. Yeah, it's very basic. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking at another screen. Sorry. Usage.
Yeah, okay, we have some samples here. Sample view model 1, event owner. Okay, there's like kind of user repository. Okay, and
You are. Oh, okay, you were on the same folder.
yeah.
That's a bummer.
So it's like Moco thing, a very specific Moco implementation.
Yeah, maybe we need to use another.
No. No. Yeah, maybe Voyager have a way to. There's like screen models. They already have a screen model there.
Ah,
They set aware screen model. You see, it's similar to what we do with the state and then functions, some functions. Then you get them using this function. Okay.
what I don't understand, my question might be silly a little bit. Why can't you access the same state, like in the settings screen? Why can't you here load the same state as the cities selection screen? Just like just to understand.
So you see here, I don't know if you can read it. They say while, I don't know, this is a function problem.
It's very small.
Yeah. Um, okay, maybe it's better to read it from here. Okay, there's like a you track issue. I think this is like their tracking issues tool. Created view model will be saved during configuration and change on Android and will call uncleared when composition was destroyed. And the key, if key has the same value with last recomposition function, return the same view model in essence, but for the same screen. So it's, yeah, you need the key, but the key is for the same screen. So that will not work. So Moco view model multiple screens. I don't think this is using the same library.
Maybe as you like need to use just the Voyager view model thing.
Yeah, but I couldn't also find a way to share the same model between different screens. It's just a way to create a screen view model, a specific screen view model. You see here,
Mm-hmm.
so
Pretty
there's
annoying.
this screen, and you pass in, um, you know, you don't like drilling it out, right?
Yeah.
What would be the different way? Using context. Why you don't like using context? We can try to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just thinking that there's solution with Moco, but yeah.
So this, let's see how they use it. So you create composition local provider, and this is like an example of a context that provide some value. And then local context dot current dot resources. You're creating your own composition locale. Yeah. Okay. So composition locale is the tool that we use. I need to read all of this. Uh,
Yeah,
y-
I'm a bit tired to be honest. Like I was so happy when we got the list, and I was so bumped when we like couldn't update the state. So it's strange.
yeah. You see, it's easy. You see here, you create a context and then you access it using local elevation dot current whatever,
Hmm.
and you provide it as a context here with some values to it.
Yeah, but like all in all, so far, like I feel that the experience it's not that how you say it like not that optimum. Like we are trying to do really like what's supposed now to be like simple stuff like sharing state. Should be
It's,
ABC framework. Like
are you sure? No. We can put it here. So we will create composition local of a view state. Do you think this is how we should do it, or
and how do you set the value?
yeah? So this is the default value.
Okay, I want to see something. Just let's try something else. Okay, forget this. In the app, in the scaffold, in the root app, yeah, you have here the view model. Can you like get it as a state, like collect the state here?
Hmm? Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna fix the imports. Continue.
Yeah, and then just in the title or whatever, just add the name of the selected city.
You want to test it
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not?
just test it. Yeah. Okay, now let's try like select something. So it's Berlin. Okay. Why it didn't change?
But it's the same problem because the other screen, this city selection screen, used a different view model than the one that is on the other
But
screen.
it has the same key
Yeah, the same key used to preserve the same view model in the
for
same
this.
screen when the configuration changed. Like you change the orientation of the
Okay, so
device.
pass it. Do prop drilling like,
Why not
but
use the context?
hmm.
Just don't be frustrated. We can leave it for next time if you think it's
No, but yeah, I, I I I don't see any value in this, like in the whole library, if we are not able to share it between screens. So
if we do this, we can put no, we can't. Maybe using provide a new value. This is it. Copy and update. When I remove this, yeah, it doesn't like it. So update expect us to return the last thing to be the updated values, right?
hmm.
But when I put this in a like an object and then use this and return maybe just new state, okay, without return, okay, that should work. So we update the state automatically,
Okay,
and now we need to come here and
not here. Here actually it's useless. Like you don't even need the view model.
yeah, we just need the provider. We need to put the provider this thing here. So you combine everything around this thing and give it like local app state and which provide we collect it. Okay, honest. Sorry, val app state. We collect it here and we provide it. I feel like we're doing unnecessary update inside the context because it's already collected here. But let's see. I mean, maybe we don't need to do this here. This is my feeling. We no need to do it here because this will update the state, which will have like a new value collected automatically. And then inside the settings screen, instead of using this, we gonna say equal to local app state.current, and this is how we use it. For the other one,
So also you don't need the app view model here.
yeah, and then in the city selection, the same thing. We use it like this.
And how you set it.
And now, actually, yeah, the problem is that we share the state. We should share the view model, not the state. So let's change that. So this should be a view model. Composition of a view model. And in the app, we pass the view model. And then in the city, this is a view model, and that one yeah, have the selection here. And for the city, the setting screen, we collect this as a state. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, it did work.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, and now the API part. So for the API part, it's now where is it in the home view model? Yeah, the city is fixed to Berlin. We need this to be different. Yeah, using city. And now we do load it while the app starts, right? In the home screen here. So we use the app state, we collect the app state. And we call the city, selected city dot name. That should be, I think we here should put whatever we need to run when it's changed. This is like dependency
Yeah.
thing. I think so. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's try to change it to Cairo, so we know like the temperature should be different. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
nice.
Okay. Whoa. Finally. Yeah, this one is wrong, so let's update this very quickly.
It's 20 degrees now in Cairo. Wow.
This is coming from where this is coming from.
Why will what? It's 15 actually.
What is component to scaffold?
No, no, this is the navigation. This is you don't need to remove this.
This is the one that we have, right? This is our thing.
Yeah.
So we need to provide the city as well. City. And put the city in the right. We have this selector. Yeah. City equal to city. But that one can't be null. And now in the scaffold here, we put the city equal to
I'm a bit confused. I don't know. You lost me. Like I'm not sure what's happening.
okay, so we have the app, right? The app have the scaffold
Yeah.
with the
If there is
city.
another, why there is another scaffold?
This is our scaffold. That's why we created this as kind of a way to share it with different stuff. We can
But
change that. So we can do this and delete the whole thing.
yeah,
The content will be current. Content will be current screen. And sorry. 1 second. Scaffold. Yeah, like this. Content. I'm just trying to fix the
remove
imports.
the other import.
It is not there. This is the it's already imported. Scaffold. I think we have like a missing close. Yeah, and then why this is not imported? It is imported. Yeah, title gonna be weather read-through, and this remember this show, it was
This is the
based
other
on
one.
the navigator. No, it's here,
Ah,
items dot size bigger than 1, and then the city, we collect the view model here, and then use the state dot selected city dot city dot name, and then the content. Yeah, I don't know why this is not heavy, because scaffold I think is a function. Yeah. So scaffold, this is the top bar, and then we have scaffold, no value passed to content. That's correct. So we put the content, which is current screen. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry if I'm moving too fast, maybe because you can see it. It's a bit hard, but yeah. Yeah, you see, it's changed already.
yeah, nice.
This string, yeah, this is not good. We should change it sometime, but I think we achieved a very good results, and we can update, and we have the
But
new.
like on Apple, it's 15. Yeah, strange.
Yeah, I think this is the maximum, not the current.
Ah, okay.
Maybe, yeah, if you're like want to have that fixed,
No, no, it's
uh,
okay. No, no, no.
I think it's the problem is that we are showing what was the value temp C.
Current temp C.
Yeah. Anyway, we can stop at this point.
Yeah.
I think we have a very good achievement. We can change the city. We share it with different screens, whatever the city is. Yeah, it's working fine. So yeah. That was a bit hard this time.
Yeah, but good, good. Really nice progress. And I guess we had enough with
Kotlin?
Kotlin. Maybe we can try to redo all this with Flutter and see. I know that you have experience with Flutter, but anyway, I think it was like from long time ago. So there's no harm in trying to compare the experience of like
Yeah,
doing it with Kotlin and then doing it with Flutter.
and then React Native.
No, React Native, it would be like, yeah, we can do it anyway, but
Yeah, cool. Okay, thank you, folks. See you next time.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.